should be a terrific game here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Won by the Lakers. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Hayward buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Cashes in for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Out of bounds the call, off Gordon Hayward. Cousins. To Davis. He throws it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Smothering D. Rondo with the basketball. Leads just a point. Anthony Davis. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Old school equals high percentage.
From long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. Here's Davis. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To Cantor. And it's Cantor above the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
It's James controlling the offense. To Davis. Sizing up the defense. Enes Kanter sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Trying to cash in. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. Count the basket at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Danny Green to Davis. Anthony Davis. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
To Davis. And the nice finish at the rim. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for it.
Off the assist.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Rondo into the front court. It's 12 to 10. To Davis. Has a chance. The shot no good for Davis.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Here's Rondo with it. Right now, 12 all. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
James. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Into the front court, it's Walker. It's 14-12. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Chance for Cousins. Off the mark. Walker into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
That is great vision to set it up. Cruises inside for 2.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Walker, he made his first effort, but not that time. Danny Green to Cousins. Finishing inside the paint on that one. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
James to Davis. Not that time.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Into the front court comes Rondo. Lead is 2. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
LBJ has it. To Davis. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Cantor. And it's Cantor. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Los Angeles has the basketball to Caldwell Pope. To Kyle Kuzma. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Rajon Rondo trying to cash in on a 3-point play. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter. To Jaylen Brown. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Anthony Davis, now shooting 45%. To Jaylen Brown. Fires the three. Brown with the three with a hand in his face.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Has a chance. Not going down for him this time.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And scores.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
To Davis. Baseline drive. And two for AD.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Number 7, JaVale McGee.
To Caldwell Pope. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
And counted at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Bradley to Caldwell Pope. To Kyle Kuzma. Count the basket.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Has a look. And McGee there for the rebound. Caldwell Pope. And count the basket inside.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot. He hits.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
To Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Los Angeles, they have it. Rondo off the mark. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Rondo. Rebound hauled in by the Celtics. Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. That'll do it for the first quarter. It's all even at the end of this quarter. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Jaylen Brown. Here's a chance from long range. Count the triple.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Rajon Rondo at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. Nope. First one does not go. Missed the second as well. The follow won't go either. Hayward. And count the basket.
This is like a boxing match. If you fight against a great boxer, if he keeps jabbing you at the face, eventually that body will open up. You keep giving up layups like that, boom, a body blow is on the way.
To Kyle Kuzma. Enes Kanter rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Shot from in close, no good. Caldwell Pope. The drive, right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
It's good, and one.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Off the mark at the line. Rondo with the basketball. Down 5. For 3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Nice pass to set things up.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for everybody else on the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
To Kyle Kuzma. Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Jaylen Brown. Beyond the arc for 3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Jumper's good.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. To Brown, down low. And the finish at the rim.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
Davis on the drive, but a shot won't go down. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Play is stopped. Timeout Boston. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Kemba Walker in a matchup with Quinn Cook.
Number 23, LeBron James.
To Jaylen Brown.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Couldn't keep.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Substitutions. Boston.
Walker lets it fly from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Cook to bring it into the front court. The margin is 3 as we approach halftime. To James. 4-3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended. From long range. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish. And the first half has come to an end.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Brown into the front court. Leads 3. Not that time.
So many teams just try to beat you with their offense. Well, your offense can only take you so far. The one thing that's supposed to travel, whether you're home or away, is your defense. That's your staple.
Short jumper misses.
Here we go. I got him.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Whoa! What a finish!
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it in the right corner. Danny Green to Kyle Kuzma. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Rondo into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. To Kyle Kuzma. And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Number 27. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Danny Green. To Caldwell Pope. Down for McGee. Off the assist.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Caldwell Pope. To Kyle Kuzma. To Danny Green. Trying to cash in. Rondo shot won't go down.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
Count the basket inside.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good. Caldwell Pope. Oh, bad pass, and the Celtics have it. short jumper stays out. He gets it.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Fires the three, shakes free, and hits.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw is good. It's back to a one-point game. To Hayward. Won't go. To James. Jason Tatum pins it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
And too much contact.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Second personal foul. Team foul number 3.
James. They go down to Davis. Slam dunk.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
To Cousins. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Celtics have it. To Hayward.
Hands up. Shot. Box out. Box out.
Just not going down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Hayward. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. He was all over him. Danny Green to Davis. Can't miss those. To Kemba Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's now 4 for 6.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
And the basket good at the rim.
Shoot, shoot. Let me see that dance, boy. Let me see it.
LBJ. To Davis. Count the bucket for 2.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
The pass taken away by the Lakers. To Danny Green. To Davis, down low. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Tatum. And he knocks it down, Jay.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Able to convert inside.
Good shot.
Timeout Boston, as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 11, Enes Kanter. Entering the game.
And he drains it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
The assist from number 0, Jason Tatum.
Lakers ball. To Bradley. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Davis. To Kyle Kuzma. Oh, he had it. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guy's down 3. Here's a chance from long range. Can't defend it any better. Kemba Walker misses.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Lakers at the controls right now. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. In the slam.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
For 3, textbook defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And he hits. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Boston with the basketball. Kemba Walker up against Cook. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
From the outside, no good. To Hayward. Ah, you've got to get that one to go. Kyle Kuzma has the basketball. Baseline drive, the shot won't fall. Bradley. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Cantor. Knocks it down from mid-range.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
It's Cook with the basketball. Up by 3. Stuffs it down with authority. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Jaylen Brown. Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
but no good. Has a look. Avery Bradley. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That's the end of the third quarter. The Lakers have the lead. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Substitutions, Boston. Stepping in for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
Tough make through traffic.
Man, I've seen this kid play with some grown men prior to making it to the league. As my old friend would say, same pan, same grease.
To James. Here comes the screen. James to Davis. Scores from the post.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Celtics have it.
Got him. Here we go.
4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Danny Green. No good. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Nice pass to get things going.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Davis. Oh, had him going there for a second. Short jumper off the mark. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Number 9, Rajon Rondo.
Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air. That's his third block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Here's Rondo with it. Leads 5. And Jay, they called the foul.
A simple touch foul.
James to Kyle Kuzma. To the outside. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. James to Kyle Kuzma. And he scores. Jay, how do you stop that?
Bread and butter, and there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. In the front court comes Rondo. Lead stands at 7.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Short jumper stays out.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Boston Celtics are in the penalty.
Alexia Jinsa. Huge block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensive.
Free throw is good. It's a 3-point play, and that just might put this game out of reach. And scores.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
James into the front court. He'll run the offense. Anthony Davis lets it go. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
And now a reach, and that's going to be an intentional foul. Free throws here in the final minute of play.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
First one, count it. So he hits the first, misses the second. And he finishes at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Anthony Davis lets it fly. He buries it, creating space with the step back. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on